the upcoming Ravencoin hard fork. Are you ready? Shane here. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today we're going to look into the Ravencoin hard fork that's coming up here in a few weeks. I'll show you guys what you need to do to be ready for that. Also, it's the enter to win video for my free Bitcoin giveaway, Bitcoin Fridays. So stay tuned for information on how you can enter this week's contest. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell, and if you like this kind of content, hammer those likes. Let's get into it. Alright, so the Ravencoin hard fork, it's coming up here in a couple of weeks. At least that's when they plan on releasing it. The developers are implementing this hard fork to get away from the ASICs and FPGAs that are rumored to be on the network. I'm pretty sure they are. So in this video, we're going to briefly look over the hard fork, and of course I'll dive in and show you guys how to get set up and ready to go. So when the hard fork happens, you'll be ready. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to show you guys how to enter this week's Bitcoin Fridays. So without further ado, let's hop into the computer and I'll show you guys exactly what you need to do. Alright, so here we are on ravencoin.org. As usual, all the information and everything I'm talking about will be down below this video, so don't worry about looking for any of it on your own. Ravencoin is a peer-to-peer blockchain handling the efficient creation and transfer of assets from one party to another. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop over to Miner More. What is the Ravencoin fork? Ravencoin will be changing its mining algorithm around May 6th. They say around May 6th, so it's not set in stone. And I'm sure the closer as we get to that date, they'll have a more solid and set date. We will be forking to a KAWPOW variant called KAWPOW. I guess that's how you say it, KAWPOW. The intention of the algorithm change is to continue our attempts to prevent ASIC domination and FPGA on the Ravencoin network and to level the playing field for GPUs mining this coin. This is the third algo change that Ravencoin has implemented and replaces X16R v2, which is the current one. It is hoped that this fork will achieve ASIC resistance for a very long time. So if we look down a little bit, here are the actual miners. You got KAWPOW miner. I'm using G miner right now, the latest version. They have TT miner and NV miner for AMD, which is nice. The developers state that the algorithm KAWPOW will be AMD friendly, which is a good thing going forward because, as we all know, AMD doesn't really have that many options when mining coins, and when Ethereum actually does go to proof of stake, when that is, I don't know. But when they actually do, there's not going to be too many options to mine with. They'll have Ethereum Classic, but that's going to be about it. So to have another good coin to mine is always good for AMD fans out there. So let's check out the difficulty right now on Ravencoin. We're sitting at about 490K. As you can see, it just keeps going up, especially here lately. And it just shot up like crazy here in the past couple of months, and it just keeps getting ridiculous. So mining right now on the Ravencoin network with GPUs is pretty much non-existent. So let's move over to the medium. This guide will be down below as well if you guys just want to follow through this on your own in addition to watching this video. Just shows you how to get started and going on the actual testnet right now, which I am currently mining on. So the first thing we're going to need is the updated testnet wallet, which is right here, testnet only, April 8th. And I went ahead and downloaded the Windows zip version, put it on my Nvidia rig as usual. Pull up the wallets folder, I put it in the Ravencoin folder, put it in testnet, and then you just double click into Windows. Then you would go ahead and double click on this. It'll open up the wallet, install it. You'll be able to generate a mnemonic seed phrase, which go ahead and copy that down as always. Keep those stored in a safe location. And once it's up and installed, this is what it will look like. Standard Ravencoin wallet. So we're gonna go over to receive. I always put a label in, as you can see, testnet, I already did that right there. So you go ahead and put your label in, then click request payment, and when you do that, this little box will pop up and just click copy address. If you scroll down here just a bit, there's your wallet address right there. Just click copy address and we'll be using that for the miner. And like I said earlier, speaking of miners, I am using the latest version of Gminer 2.0.6. If you scroll down just a bit, you can see at version 2.04 they added the KAWPOW algorithm. But again, version 2.06, just go ahead and download the Windows versions if you have a Windows mining machine. And let's go ahead and minimize this. Pull up our miners folder. As usual, I put it in its own folder, call it Ravencoin testnet. So we'll just go into here, and I like about Gminer here, it's got its own bat file already ready to go. There it is right there. So you just go ahead, right click on it, look at it. And the only thing you would need to change in here is your wallet address right there. And of course, I always put the rig identifier in there as Nvidia rig, so it'd be .Nvidia rig or .whatever you want. You can leave it blank, it's totally up to you. There is only one pool going right now for the testnet, and that's Miner More right here, which is already in there, ready to go, so you don't have to change that. So once you've put your actual wallet address in there, just go ahead and click File and Save, and we'll minimize that. Then at this point, all you would have to do is double click on mine_Ravencoin. The miner will pull up and it will look just like this. And as you can see, I'm getting about 51.17 megahash. I don't know if that's good or bad on this new KAWPOW algorithm. Guess that will remain to be seen. I'm at about 423 watts. It is a little rough on the cards. It kind of reminds me of an MTP algorithm as far as how hard it works the cards. So that's kind of a downside of this algorithm. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be as power hungry, but it kind of seems to be. I haven't really played around with the overclocks or anything like that, not too much, kind of leaving it how I have it going now. So let's head over to the actual pool. Here we are right here, and Miner More pool, and as you can see, Nvidia rig is the worker right there, sitting at about 46.84 megahash, at least reported on the pool. Let me go ahead and refresh, and as you can see, I've gotten a little over 418,000 Raven. Now, of course, this is all dummy coins because it is on a test net, but that would be nice. Let me pull up my little calculator right here. Ravencoin is sitting at about a penny right now. So 418,249 times 0.01. That would be nice to be making $4,182, and I've only been mining here maybe a couple hours on the test net. So imagine making that in 2 hours. That would be quite nice. So that's what you need to do to be ready for the test net. I'm assuming here on Miner More, maybe if the guy who runs Miner More can answer this down in the comments below, I'm assuming you would just go ahead and stay on this actual port on the pool, and it should automatically kick over to the mainnet on 5/6, May 6th, if that's actually when they go ahead and fork over. So you should be good to go from that aspect. Now, as far as the actual wallet, this is a testnet wallet right here. See, it says testnet only, so I'm assuming that in the future they will have an actual updated wallet that will be good to go for the new KAWPOW algorithm. And again, I'm sure that will come out as we get closer to the actual hard fork date. I'll probably do an update video on that for you. But other than changing your actual wallet address in that bat file, which again will be down below this video, you should be good to go on hard fork day, whenever that may be. 5/6 remains to be seen. All right, so now let's go ahead and head over to the website, and I'll show you guys that enter this week's Bitcoin Fridays. All right, so here we are on thecryptofish.com. As I say every time, make sure you enter your email address right there. Click subscribe. YouTube doesn't always notify you guys of my enter to win videos. This is just another way for me to get in contact with you guys. Let you know the enter to win video has come out. You can come over, watch the video, and enter that week's contest. So do that real quick. And here we are, Bitcoin Fridays, free Bitcoin giveaway for 4/17/2020 this Friday. So like usual, you're just gonna have to answer one question correctly. There's only one right answer. It's really a no-brainer. Once you go ahead and answer that question, you enter your name and email address. You're gonna have to go verify that email address. It will bring you back here where you can get additional entries into the contest by following me on various social media. Also, there will be a video there you can watch from Hash Raptor. Make sure you check that video out. You get an additional 20 entries into the contest for watching that video all the way through. And that's as easy as it is to enter this week's Bitcoin Fridays. So are any of you out there actually planning on mining Ravencoin when it hard forks? Let me know down below. I'm always interested in your guys' feedback. If you missed my RX 560 mining video, whether it's viable in the future, be sure to check that video out. Any additional questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll be sure to get back to you like I always do. I want to thank you guys for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.